Hey guys, welcome back to A Little Mountain Life. My name is Don, and today's video is all about staining and sealing this giant 800 square foot deck. To be honest, it still kind of blows my mind how much money we spent on this deck. For 800 square feet, for the materials and labor, we spent $33,000 this past spring having it installed for us.
Wow.
Now obviously that's a ton of cash, but we don't regret spending that one bit. It has done so much to improve our lives up here, kind of our own little slice of heaven that we're trying to create. Our house is actually quite small, it's only 1,000 square feet. So we wanted to be able to spread out into the outdoors and enjoy our time outside. And you can see, connected to the front of the house, we've got the beautiful view of the mountains behind us. This deck has been a game changer. Not only do we use the deck to entertain, when guests come over and family, we've already had a couple birthday parties for the girls here now. I've also used it as kind of like a workshop space as we were finishing doing a lot of the shiplap inside the house. I had the saw out here and, I don't have a garage to work in. I don't have a workshop. So as long as the weather was nice, I was out here doing a lot of the dirty work for finishing the inside of our new house. The company that built our deck, MC Fence and Deck, they're out of the Ashburn area here in Northern Virginia. They did a fantastic job. We're really happy with the work that they put in. The final product has looked amazing, but as you might know, when you have a pressure treated deck that is new, you can't stain or seal it right away. You can't paint it right away. You've kind of got to let it age. And that's because the pressure treatment that goes into the wood, it helps protect the wood and unfortunately kind of helps protect it from other products that you want to put on it. So you've got to give it time for the wood to open up. You need to let it weather a little bit under the sun, under the elements, and let it do its thing and age so that eventually whatever product you do choose to put on it to seal and stain it for the long run, it'll soak in and do its job. Now, I've used various deck staining and sealing products throughout the years, but I wanted to make sure that for this big investment, $33,000 worth of wood and hard labor, I wanted to make sure that we were protecting it for the long haul, a product that was going to work well for us, look beautiful, and not have too much maintenance involved. So after a ton of research, we're talking hours of research, watching YouTube videos, researching with deck building blogs and write-ups, I settled on Ready Seal for the product that we're going to use. It's advertised as an exterior wood stain, and I've seen it used by a lot of people on YouTube. A lot of deck builders say that they really rely on this for a good finish on the deck and something that will actually protect the wood for quite some time. Most people say that you don't have to reapply for another 3 to 5 years on this. And the cool thing is you don't have to strip the product before you do your reapplication. So like the deck we had back at the townhouse in suburbia, it had this nasty kind of quasi paint seal on it, and I had to spend a lot of time and money stripping that off before I could restain and seal it. But with this, I can keep reapplying a new coat every 3 to 5 years. And if you're like me, a DIY kind of guy that does mess up from time to time, it's good to get a product that's easy to apply and use. And they really advertise this and put it on the label as being a goof-proof product. It spreads really easy and really, apparently, based on the videos I've seen, it looks good no matter who's applying it. So I'm excited to get this cracked open. I've done a lot of work prepping the deck for the sealing and staining. They say that with a new pressure treated deck, you don't need to pressure wash it. However, it's been a little dirty up here. We've had like a lot of leaf matter. Like I said, I've been using it as a workshop space for a lot. So like lots of sawdust and everything. So I went ahead and took the time. I pressure washed the entire deck. I tried not to get too much material coming off the top of the wood, but at the same time, there's a lot of dirt coming off the top, and I wanted to make sure that the wood was kind of, porous and accepting the new seal and stain without any issue. They tell you to do this water test before you stain a new deck, and they say to sprinkle some water on the deck and see how quickly it absorbs into the wood. And honestly, with this pressure treated new wood, it was still kind of pooling up and staying pooled up longer than I wanted to. So the pressure washing actually helped open up the wood a little bit more as well. So I was able to kind of clean some spots you see where it was a little extra dirty or maybe got a stain on it already from this first summer of use, and just trying to get it clean and all the leaf matter off before we start applying the new stain.
We're in the shadow of a Union train in the pouring rain, in the city that always sleeps. You tried to take me on a holiday. why'd you want to bring me here? This place is like the last frontier, and they don't even sell no souvenirs, 'cause there's no one here to buy them. Whoa. I only wanted just a little thrill, just some time to kill in Margaritaville. But now I'm sitting in a...
So quick note, after I've done my first bits of railing, this stain and sealer is soaking in really, really well. It's almost completely dry here. And they say that in a matter of 3 or 4 hours, you can allow it to get wet and have rain on it, and it will repel the moisture. So it's acting fast, soaking into this wood really nice.
Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Are you having fun? Well, I hope you're having fun. Just get me on a homeward flight. I couldn't stand another night of listening to the chickens fight from this filthy hotel.
All right, guys. So we are halfway finished staining the deck, as you can see. I wanted to do the little side-by-side comparison here with the pressure-treated pine and now the deck that's treated with the Ready Seal. And I like it a lot. It looks really good. It has kind of like that aged, natural look to it. Darkens up the wood a little bit. I think it's awesome. So let's go ahead and finish off the other half. All right, what do you guys think? The deck is finished. We've got all the planking done. We've got all the railing done. Finally got a chance to go around the outside of the railing on a ladder and whatnot and get all that finished. And I gotta say, I really, really love it. Natalie likes it as well. She likes just kind of like how it darkens up the wood and you can still really see the grain. It looks so good. We're really happy with it. It's not the cheapest product in the world. Ready Seal is kind of a higher quality professional grade product, and it's meant to stand the test of time. So about every 3 years or so, we're just going to add to it on top. We'll just have to do a light washing of the deck, just very, very light, no pressure wash or anything like that. And then we'll just keep adding more sealer to what's already there. We don't have to strip it. It's going to be pretty easy to maintain based on everything I've read. Definitely a stamp of approval from Little Mountain Life for the Ready Seal stain and sealer for the deck. It looks great, and we're moving on to the next project. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Well, I hope you're